Hi. Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. It is the afternoon. It is 2 p.m. on the dot. Hopefully you guys are ready to go right back into our lovely game. To go right back into patch 3.4. Yeah, 3.4. We did 3.3. That was an experience. The video for that went live today. And now we're on our way to 3.4. And we're about halfway or so 3.4, working our way into 3.5 and finishing all the Heavensward content to step into Stormblood. Am I ready? No, I am not ready. My heart cannot take any more, chat. I'm done. Cut me off. I'm beyond done. It's a good time. Xandrax, welcome back. Geek, hello. Mythos, Spacey, Hermit, hello. Arkrin, Mark, Dark Nova, what's up, what's up? Aaron, welcome back. You lovely lady. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Alessia, good day. Whew, that's hot. Whew. Oh, it's hot. That's so hot, chat. It's so hot. Say hello to Crow. Chilling. You ever seen a man so comfortable? Have you ever seen a man so comfortable on a feathered down pillow bed? Sparkling. Beautiful lights everywhere. Doesn't that look like a fantastic time? It comes with its own light show. It's good. It's good. How do I remove UI? There it is. Found it. I'm on my samurai. You guys told me to go samurai for Heaven's Blood. Heaven's Blood? Stormsward? Stormblood. So I started the samurai. Rotation's not that complicated so far. So far it's pretty enjoyable. Final Tide, hello, hello. Good to see your face. Good to see my face too. Hi. Yeah, so far it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 1, 6 is the basic combo for this. Plus some Mekyo Shisui, which is very interesting. Actually, no, it was yeah, it was Lajutsu or Jaijutsu. Lajutsu. That one's interesting. It's a finisher. The 1 cent version, the Higanbana. If I butcher these, I'm sorry. The Higanbana is not bad. It's a really, really powerful dot with a really high potency that lasts a long time. So you start the fight, you put down the Higanbana, and then you continue the fight, you want to drop the Midari Setsugaka. Midari Setsugaka! Hello, hello, hello. I'd wave with you, but I'm currently lying on my bed right now. Sam plays like a well-oiled machine until you get Tsubame, and then you have a real tight rotation. Tsubame, Tsubame, Tsubame. Tsubame Gaishi. Repeat the previously executed Jaijutsu with increased potency. Can only be executed immediately following Jutsu. This one. Oh! You do your nuke and then you repeat the nuke. Wow, that's interesting. That gets interesting. I have no music. No gameplay audio. There we go. So yeah, working on the samurai. He's gonna be fun to learn. Right now he's got no clothes. My samurai is naked. Look at the chicken legs on this guy. Amazing chicken legs. Oh, that is a handsome chocobo. That's an angry looking chocobo. Why is your chocobo so mad? Why do your chocobo have to be mad? His only game. Everyone jump on the bed with Crow? Yeah. Hey Crow, I missed some Subnautica playthroughs. They always help me through school because they always cheer me up. Well, I'm glad they did. That was a long time ago. I'm glad they did. Behemoth armor. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, back to work, chat. Work, work, work. Not Dark Knight. I want Dragoon. Did I delete something from my Dark Knight? Oops. I'm in an MSQ roulette, but I can fix the gear shortly. Fix what gear? No worries. Ah, no, Aaron. You've done plenty. You've done plenty. You don't need to do more. You seriously don't need to do more. You've done so much for me already. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. Like, Munti sent me those 3 mounts that I unlocked in my mail. And I didn't use them. I've used them recently. I've used them now. But apparently they're each like 1,000,000 gil a piece. The mounts I was given. Which is just far too generous. He hooked me up with, the little blue crab dude. He hooked me up with the little sheep. And then hooked me up with, Monk. This monk that carries me around. They're like 1,000,000 gil a piece. It blows my mind. The generosity of everyone is just insane. Completely extra. Completely not necessary. Bonk. not that much, it feels like that much, especially to a sprout. The bed costs between 4 and 10 million gil? Jeez! Ah, there he is. Did I not tell you he would return safe and sound? You did. The deed is done then. Titan is no more. We smushed Titan. Again. Good. There has been enough tragedy this day. Oh. He has been like this since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He's just like processing what happened. He's most certainly in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that prove to be the case. That's technically policy. We must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Yezel's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishkar's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Come on, little guy. You can do it. Welcome back. Oh, I definitely want to get that car mount. That thing looks sick. There is not to be gained from the dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Now where am I going? Speak with Blodane. Come here, Blodane. Blodin. Blodin. Bloedin. Galmer, yeah. All settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as I am. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal. It's true. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Uh-oh. Don't get drunk again. What's happening?
Who goes there?
It's just me. This is a very pretty sight.
You. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences, yet my heart aches more than ever.
I like her so far.
I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos.
It's funny. As a YouTuber, the YouTuber in me is screaming at my long silences where I don't say anything. Because the YouTuber in me has to fill every ounce of silence with commentary. That's what a YouTuber does. That's our job. The Twitch streamer, the streamer in me, is also trying to fill that commentary. Not quite as much as the YouTuber. There's a difference between the level of interaction a streamer does when he's talking about it and the level of interaction a YouTuber does when he's playing the game. But what I need to understand and what I've been trying very hard to do is to let these scenes breathe. 7 seconds attention span? Something like that. I was reading this article a long time ago talking about that. Yeah. I'm trying to let it breathe.
My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled grandfather's words to my father, years ago before he left Garlean behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing.
Super chat from Saj. Enjoy you letting the scenes breathe. You can still watch her expressions. It's true.
We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Eorzea.
Eorzea? Is that how you pronounce the name? Eorzea? Quite the French. I don't call him your ranger. But if it's Eorzea, then it is what it is.
Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided.
I'm used to it.
Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
I'm the strong, silent type, chat. We don't do a whole lot of talking. Elves have French names? Eorzea. Then I will remember that.
They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
Talking is overrated? Can be. Eorzea. Now that I know how to pronounce it, I'm never going to make a mistake. Unless I feel like calling him your ranger. Hey! Warrior of Darkness. What's up? Is that a Fritz? It's the right color.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
Speaker to Phildea says, in contrast to other games, notice how your character is constantly being reinforced. You are the hero. I got that sense really, really early in the game, and it's consistently reinforced. And it's not just like, you there, hero, go that way, kill that thing. No, it's each of the characters actually have a relationship with your character. And having your character in the cutscenes react to their events, it's definitely a different experience. I don't know if leveling in any other MMO moving forward will ever do for me what doing so has done for me in this game.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
I do sympathize with the Warrior of Darkness at this point in the story. That may change. Right now, there is a level of sympathy. I don't know how big or how high or how large that level of sympathy goes, but there is a level of sympathy. I don't know where it is on a scale of 1 to 10, but it's there.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
That seems relevant. It's a lot of smiling going on there, chat. It's a lot of smiling going on there, chat. Why are you smiling so much? You know what's funny? I had a super weird thought when I first set eyes on this character. So if we think back to the first scene you see, the Warriors of Darkness and him. He didn't speak. He was always there. Can't be possible. Can't be possible. Let me look at him again.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation.
This character's lower half of his face is covered, the upper half is not. That's relevant. There's a reason why his lower half is covered but his upper half is not. You can see his eyes. If this is somebody you're supposed to know before, they're hiding the important parts and showing the non-important parts. Okay? Is that Eorzea? Is that Eorzea? Because if you think about what your ranger, Eorzea's face is, goggles, can't see his eyes, hood, can't really see his hair or ears, but his lower half of his face exposed in the form of Eorzea, who we know consorts with Ascians. Here, he's hiding the only visible part of Eorzea's garb, and he's showing the parts you never see. Just we'll see. Don't spoil me, but we'll see if Detective Crow figured it out.
Be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
My only concern is knowing the skill level of the writing of the staff of this game. Twice they have shown us that your ranger has consorted with Ascians. This information has not been revealed to the characters, but it has been revealed to the gamer, the player. And now we have another Elven-esque figure on the dark side. It's almost too easy to go to that assumption. I'm almost expecting them to bait us and like funnel us into that assumption based off of the information they're feeding us and then usurp it down the road. We'll see. I don't know if I'm like...
realize what you're suggesting, yes.
Like 200 IQ makes me think it's your ranger. 500 IQ makes me think it's actually not him, and we're being led to believe it's him based off of a narrative. I don't know if it's 200 IQ or 500 IQ. We'll see.
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher,
Wait a minute.
a creed I hold close to my heart.
It is him. It has to be. We literally just heard this phrase uttered by the female twin, Allons-y, which is not named Allons-y. We just heard this phrase uttered. I think it's Eorzea. I think it's 200 IQ, not 500
Very
IQ.
well.
I think it's 200 IQ.
Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done.
Alizé, right. I know it's not Allons-y, it's Alizé.
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Come on, chat. Do we have to actually say it? Does he have to reveal the mask and go, "It is me, Eorzea"? No, he's not going to do that. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. It's Wedge all along. It's actually a potato in a suit. It could still... You are not technically wrong. It could still technically be someone else. But come on. Come on. Come on, chat. Maybe there'll be a great reveal where he goes, "Ha ha ha, it was I, Eorzea, all along." It's 3 potatoes. It's Tataru, Pippin, and Pollywater Cracker. Polymaru. Help me, chat. Is Yita's friend. Pollywater Cracker. Papalimo. Thank you. Pollywater Cracker. Inga, you don't have to do this. Sky Rat Hook Boots of Scouting. Nanon La. For your samurai glam. Thank you. Thank you. I will make sure I drag these separately. I have a bad habit of like... Oh no, those went into my inventory. Those went into here. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Inga. Super chat from Shakal, who says, one of the wonderful things about the writing in this game, every villain, every bad guy, every adversary, you may not agree, but you understand. And that gives you depth to the characters, right? You don't just want simple bad guy. You want some depth to the bad people, right? Papalimo. And Papa Shan. It's Papa Shan, Papalimo, Pippin. Pippin's on the bottom because he's clearly the strongest, right? He's a warrior, so he can hold the weight. Pippin, Papalimo, Papaya, Papa Shan, and then on top is Tataru. Papaya, the fruit. It's papa. That mount is disgustingly pretty. All right, let's go talk to Alizé. Allons-y, Alizé. Nanamo's on top. Hell yeah. No. Tataru's on top of Nanamo. Come on. Tataru is totally on top of Nanamo. Tataru is the empress in this game, man. She's the secret leader. She's the secret evil. There ain't nobody on top of Tataru. Allons-y, Alizé. Allons-y, Alizé. Allons-y, Alizé. There she is. Wedge? Nah, Wedge isn't good enough. How's our guy? If it's any consolation, I have already packed my things. Well, that's good. How is he? It's a great question. Brother, Commander Blodan. Bloden, something tells me you're not solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there has been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he's slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander? And treat him with every kindness. No, chat. He's still in there. I know it. Beneath the anguish and the despair, he's still fighting with all of his heart. Aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that. Mayhap there's nothing I can do. I clicked that by accident. Oh, she's so sad. Hold fast the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love of them. And never ever forget. Hey! Poor Gabu. Hi, Anne. Poor Gabu. And those who orchestrated these events were made to answer for their crimes. Hell yeah. I didn't. 1,000 times over, there will be a reckoning. What's up, Demon Drake? I'm on Lamia, which is on Primal. It was a preferred server at the time, so I was like, hey, preferred server, preferred XP. I'm down. Return to the Waking Sands. I still have plenty of these. Gubu's awesome. Gubu's a good boy, eh? He's a good boy. Gubu is a good boy. Pray thee return to another. Return thee to a nunnery. Sorry, that's the Shakespeare code. Return thee to a nunnery. Yeet. Eorzea! Knock knock. You better be home. Or, oh, there he is. Yeah, again, notice how his hair is covered. Currently. His eyes are covered currently. And in his other form, his face is covered so you can't see his mutton chops. We have heard of the glad tidings from Ogomorov, my friends. By the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limsa Luminza may rest easy. Ooh, I wonder if it's a double bait and switch. Ah. So right now, the player is led to believe that Eorzea is the bad guy, is a villain, right? We're led to believe that. What if he's revealed to be the villain, but then he's revealed to be something of a double agent? I'm going down these, I'm doing these mental gymnastics because it's too simple. It's too easy for us to figure out. You know what I mean? It's way too easy. It can't just be him being the bad guy. It's too obvious. So there's more to it than just being the bad guy or a bad guy. There's something more to it. There's another layer of the onion, per se. We'll wait and see. I actually like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him from before the Warrior of Darkness could make matters worse. 'Twas by no means an unmitigated success, but will have to suffice. Then let us speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavy on my lady's mind. I am secretly a bad guy. As thou didst request, I sought out the Garoon oracles. we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. A super sticker from Catherine. Hi. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine Wolf. Thank you. Uno reverse? Yeah, kinda. Am I overthinking it? Maybe. Or am I underthinking it? Is it a triple reverse? Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture. One of the worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. 7 times have they succeeded. Then, of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Math. Yeah, that's 13. Hey, Matthew Chapman, welcome. Welcome. Check out the Discord server so you can enjoy your role there in the Discord server. I feel sorry for your brain. All that thinking, contemplating has got to be overworking it. Pfft, dude, bruh. I'm a dude, okay? We can't multitask very well, but at the very least, we can focus on one thing and be okay. Remember that stuff you're mad about? What, all that plot? Yeah, so... That's right. 7 times they have succeeded. So a world... The center has been split into shards, 17 or 13 shards. 7 times the darkness has succeeded. 6 remain. Huh. I need more explanation. As for what becometh of these reflections when they and the source are rejoined, is that what happened to the 7? Did they rejoin with the source? Us being the source? Frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call to flow into the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. Everyone in the world would die. In essence, the verse speaketh of the renunciation of the flesh and subsequent return to the life stream. Yeah, that's death. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative. For if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner of the warriors of darkness described, it would give way unto a void wherein none may either know life or death. So you can't let the light win. You can't let the dark win. So far, it's all about that balance. Far better to die, they reason. For in death there is life. The essence of a soul which returneth into the source may be born anew, saved. Such at least is their belief, I surmise. If that is true, then, gods, no one should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on the subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. I am a bad guy. 'Twould seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Alamigan parties. Alamigan. And you believe this to be the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Unless thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Ascians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralgar. I'll be watching the Shadowborn trailer at the end of 3.55. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Alamigan. It may also interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of a Lion Royals network of spies. Izzy says, when I met Gabu, I can only think I have only had Gabu my life for a short time. If anything were to happen to him, I'd unalive everyone in this room and then myself. It's terrible. Surely you jest, and yet it is not so surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Ascians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. All of which is irrelevant, forgive me. We must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Krojak, Alize, will you come with me to Little Alamigo? God. Sus! Sus! Yes, of course. I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves, firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. That is funny coming from you, my friend. She susses him so bad. So bad. New phone, who dis? Thancred. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you're sitting down, a man in black robes. I wonder who that is. You have them and the crystals too? What few remained. Great. 'Twas bound for little Alamigo. Since Sir Emmerich's men no longer have need of my services, I have a mind to head that way. As do we. We learned of the shipments but a few moments ago. I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light. There is more, and I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Asgardian smugglers was formerly in the employ of one Aline Reoili, the infamous Ivy herself. Thancred, we knew that. We already knew that. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you. Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Ishtola, but is there someone else you would have me notify first? How did Eorzea know? Sus! 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 Roali? Roail. Roail. Never trusted Steve. Never trust a Steve, period. What in the world's gotten into her? It is twice now that we have sought Eorzea's aid, and twice she treated him as if he were a stranger. Yarkon was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils and spent as much time at the Levelier estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggle to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later though, little Alamigo awaits. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Well, I read that already. I thought I clicked. My bad. Think of how I'd be put into phonetic Japanese. Oh god. Oh god. I need someone to say it in game. Alamigo. Oh, that is good coffee. Ooh, that is tasty coffee. Oops. Here we go. Oh, you're right there. Bonjour. I will get to the bottom of this. I bet you will. Roairu? Roairu. Roairu. Oh, man. I have always struggled to understand what's going on in his head, now more than ever. Listen, Krojak, if anything should happen, it should be me who... Just know that I'm prepared to do what must be done. Oh. Since we have no idea when Thancred might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence. Oh yeah! Poor Thancred's gotta go by foot. / mount. Poor Thancred. When we were free. We are reliably informed that members of the Alamihian resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals. Sun Karido. Sun Karido. Soka. So desu ka. So desu ne. Sorry. What's up? Am I supposed to be down here? Yep. Hi. This is one of those talk to every random person you see. Yes, the Alazin don't go through their growth spurt for a while, and that little cat mouse thing is adorable. Where am I going? Oh, there, I could have swore I saw a third one. Probably up top. Big fat black chocobo. There it is. No, this way. Hi, Alfie. Thanks. I suppose to ask you what you learned, but I think I already know. I learned a bunch of things, very important things, very, very important things. This Griffin seems to be the leader of a newly formed faction within the resistance, the Masks. Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of Alamican liberation. While I feel confident that this group would receive the crystal shipments, we yet lack proof. Given that you and Gundabald. I like Gundabald. Yeah, the words fun time and before flying do not go together. I do not like the times before the flies. Hello, Gundabald. Much as it pleases me to see you again, Krojak, I can't help but wonder if I should be worried. You should be worried. Bad things are happening. The Griffin? Hi, I know of him. As do we all. He and his masks have become a leading faction within the resistance. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. But I have not forgotten Wilred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you are not. The Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people. Alright. How convenient. 'Tis but a pity Thancred not here to join us. He's on his way. He's coming by horseback. Gandalf? Gandalf. It's Gundabald. It's Asmongold's real life character, Gundabald. Oh god, I keep hitting the wrong button combo. Hello, Z. Actually, give me one of those new mounts. Mount guide. Give me this one. Monkey! Flying monkey! Because why not? This game is so boring. Quests, suck-ass delivery, boy 101. Your name is Ooga Booga. The hell opinion do you think you have? Am I gonna, if you skip so fast, you're gonna miss some misplaced hate or frustration. That's fine. That's more than fine. Private Bald? Yeah. That was a great mode. That was just so good. I laughed. How's it begun already? I hear voices coming from within. I got what mail, Dana? Yeah, what mail, Dana? Ooh, hello!
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire.
He's a lancer at least, a dragoon more than likely. I love the outfit. Oh my god.
In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled.
New phone, who dis?
Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same. We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery.
This guy sounds very happy.
The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful.
The helmet, the hat doesn't suit the coloration of everything else. It's a weird white.
I
just got a bunch of
They
times.
have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us. and they have murdered us. But no more! Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands.
Remember, chat, no spoilers. Only smiles.
This I promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamegan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Arbania once more.
What's up, Prima? Thank you for the super chat. I see Alize. I turn in. Hi. Who is this guy? I'm not super impressed with him yet. I don't find him that impressive. Not fond of him yet.
A power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
Hey!
What are you two doing here?
What are you doing here? Nope. Choke distant.
I could ask you the same thing.
Papa Lima.
Well, this is quite the surprise.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
For it is not strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength.
Yeah, two schmucks we haven't seen for ages. Just like, what the hell? So now he's gonna get Minfilia back. Papalimo and Ida. Words trying to express how glad I am to see you both alive and well. And you! Oh, it's pretty obvious you and Krojak would be fine. Duh. Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were and distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believe that, forgive me. What exactly have you two been doing all this time? That is the real question. Repaying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee Ul'dah, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. They smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Alamigo. When we learned of the Scion's exoneration, that Lolorito had several ties with the Crystal Braves, oh my god, and that General Raubon had been reinstated, we resolved to make contact. But having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time. I gathered from your puzzle expressions, however, you never received it. Nope. Buying contact lenses? Yeah. To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, we also heard a rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs. Well, then I will be meddling to my heart's content. The Griffin mistrusts the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Curious, it is well known that we are no friends to Garlemald. One would think the man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. Chat, you need to stop spoiling things, because now I need to double check. I saw one little comment, and now I need to check. know about that. I don't see much difference. I don't see much difference, chat. Unless I'm just crazy. They were bluer. They're not so blue anymore. That seems interesting. That seems interesting. Why are all their eyes changed so much? So, Apollymo's eyes seem to be different. Ishtola. Thancred. Thancred has one eye different. Ishtola has two eyes different. Papalimo's two eyes are different. Haven't seen Ida's eyes. I only saw her eyes once in that one cutscene at the Parting Glass. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is an extremely cautious and distrusting man who has made every effort to conceal his identity. Even when we participated in a raid under his command, we were not permitted to approach him. It's hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. Why is the music cutting? It's not as if I'm making all of you wear one, and mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. A trick of the light for most of them. That seems kind of like a pun, chat. Not gonna lie. Anyway, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the, get a better sense of the man. And now you have heard the whole of it, but tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? I don't know, we happen to be in the neighborhood. Summoning? You're not serious. I can't believe it. The Resistance would never ever even entertain such a ridiculous plan. But the Griffin, well, the man is an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence what he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech he heard today was not the first in reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made such claims of late. I confess, I had assumed it to be mere bluster, but in the context of the shipments of which you spoke, it is not impossible that they are alluding to a primal. Whatever it is, we'll find out together, and if anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me. Indeed, that is assuming you'll have us. Of course. Gotta check something in. Yeah. 3.4. Where am I? That's not hot. This one is called Honorable Heroes. 1, 2, 3. All right, 3 quests left on 3.4. There seem to be so many screens. Yeah, I've got this one over here for my chat. It's a vertical screen. Horizontal screen for the gameplay over here. Vertical screen for excess stuff over here. Some vertical, horizontal, vertical. Hello, Nelia. Oh, flying chair. It's very kind of you. I do have one, but I can do is gift that to my wife, Mrs. Crow. I think she would appreciate flying around in a chair. Thank you very, very much. Mrs. Crow would love that. Thank you. Sack of Gil. No spoilers, only smiles. Yeah, I realized pretty quickly that Y'shtola was blind. But I am noticing, like, yeah, his eyes are white. I noticed Thancred had one white eye. I thought that was tied to Y'shtola. And then that's true. Moving forward, guys, you guys, anything you say is going to be spoilers, so I will do my... And that's the thing. I want to read the chat, but I don't want to be spoiled. So it's all just super conflicting. Hello, Tailbot. Tell me a tale. Here. Oh, not the Aether Compass. Have this. Tunic and slops for the both of you. Oh, God. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change and see the spot Papalimo marked on our maps. Great. I have to get dressed up into some weird outfit. While wearing the weathered shepherd's tunic and slop, speak with Alfie. Tunic. And then slops are probably leggings. Yeah. Ugh. Why did my appearance not change? Oh, those are boots. That's why. Those are boots. Where am I going? There? Okay. Are you forget about what... Hold on. Are you forget about what Matoya tells his troll in her lair? Yeah, that she's blind. She can't see. What she can see is the ether. The flow of ether. It's kind of like Daredevil's vision. And that if she continues to use the flow of ether to see, it will eat at her life force. I do recall. Dragoon boots are a bit higher. Yeah, they're like thigh highs. Rocking the thigh highs. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, Alfie looks tasteful. I'm rocking thigh highs. Oh, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. And now we play the waiting game. Papalimo! Our lovely Griffin!
My thanks, comrades.
He's giving me like Shredder vibes. It's the body armor. Super Shredder vibes.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
Disregard my gauntlets and boots.
A great interest, you might say.
Oh, Alfie, act better, buddy.
Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal.
Alfie's got no chill, chat.
Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
No chill.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
Huh?
You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal.
Then why do you need crystals?
We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
Who's the god of the Amalja?
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
Wait. Is this in reference to the Ifrit summoning from the very, very early beginnings of a realm reborn? Or is this a new summoning of Ifrit? I do remember Ifrit. Is this in reference to the first summoning? Or is this in reference to like a new summoning of him? To hide him? Yeah. Yes. So this is in reference to the very first summoning of Ifrit, which was the first primal we fought way back in the day. Yes and no. No, old one. I'm aware that they can resummon him. Are they referring to a new summoning of Ifrit right now? A new one. Okay. New summoning. Got it. I know Ifrit's always Ifrit, but he can be resummoned and resummoned and
This isn't a
resummoned.
fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honourable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
We'll see about that. Meth.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Eorzea?
Ooh. Ooh. Asking the tough questions, Papalimo.
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the Beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
Need more meth for Ifrit.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
He's so confident. I love him.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
No, my name's Phil. I work at catering. I make sandwiches. Really, Crow? No poker face?
I thought so.
No poker face.
You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed.
Huh.
But that was a lifetime ago.
Very cool.
On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Maybe you mistake me for another man with the same hearing. This loud, obnoxious
I know
hearing.
that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I
want to see her eyes. I want to see her eyes.
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Questions. Quarry Mill. Must find and secure those crystals. There is no time looking back. All right, 2 quests. Spaghetti. I love the spaghetti. 1 life for 1 world. Hello. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak. No, Zaharak? Zaharak. Zaharak! Yamalja. We must appraise Alize of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. Yeah, I like to change too. What do you mean, here we go, chat? What do you mean, here we go, chat? I have to marry your first one. Can I get through there? Oh, please let me get through there. Hell yeah, game. Hell yeah. Is it massive smiley face time, chat? Is that what we're down with? Alize? Favorite quest in the game? Oh, I better set up for this one. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings. Yeah, Thancred, thanks for taking forever on horseback. If you didn't have to ride horses so much. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Papalimo were all here all along? Well, Ishtola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Don't go back? Yeah, okay. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared, chat. New phone, who dis? And so they go forth, in accordance with the Griffin's plan. Hello, Eorzea. Eorzea. Bonjour. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long, the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall be at last performed. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized. For never shall we know its like again. One thing I like about this game, just a small detail. The cutscenes, for the most part, take into account the time of day. I've noticed, I did some research on this, some cutscenes will be night or day or dusk or dawn depending on the time of day. And the cutscene's time, lighting will change based off the time of day, which is a cool little thing. I confess I expect a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the bowl of embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Upon proceeding into the Bowl of Embers, several cutscenes will play in sequence, and Krojak hits record on the video, so you know this is probably going to end up on YouTube if these cutscenes are any good. It'll be up on YouTube. Here we go. It's like best part number 50. Time is it? 3 o'clock? Oh, we got time to spare, chat. They're not going to be down to 60. Oh. Here we go. Thancred. Alize.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? That...
Not willingly, no.
That could be the worst that could happen. There's a whole lot of dead people around. Darkness is the warriors of darkness. Look how dark they look. So dark.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
Didn't we beat them to the last primal fight and then they were mad that we got there first? I am so confused. Burning ring of fire.
12. Will you never learn?
Oh no, they've already learned.
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god.
Ah, tomato, tomato, it's all good.
It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it.
Oh, you sure do.
But
It's not
killing the
fun.
warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
Yeah, could be not.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
But it's my life. That's the only problem. It's my life. Thancred, being a boss. Oh, see that face?
Lest
He's
you
like,
forget, you've more than one opponent.
yeah, there's only 3 of us though. Could really use each Dola right now. Oh, he looks happy. Oh, some teamwork, some buffing. I'm having deja vu.
Carbuncle, defend me!
Pikachu, I choose you! You got it,
I
what?
sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
You.
Alizé!
She's fine. Right? No, she's fine.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once
Oh,
was.
do something epic right now, please.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Oh, please, something epic right now. Just something cool. Yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. Wait a second. I thought you were a
If
summoner.
you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
What are you? Red
Let's
Mage.
finish this.
Red Mage uses melee and spells. She could be a Red Mage. What else could she be? I don't know. Chat, no spoilers, only smiles. I'm not even looking at you right now. I refuse to look at you right now. Hi! That focus over here. Hi. Nah, you're fine. I mean, yeah, they leveled me down to... The hell? Didn't I kill you already? I'm gonna explode. They just keep rezzing themselves. Like, stop! Don't need to res. Just kindly die. Should I be focusing on something else here? Res, res, res. Res, res, res. Res, res, res. Okay, fine. Let's try to get this guy down. Embalmed. Why the chains? Why the chains? Res, 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 res.
It ends now.
I get the feeling it's not about to end there, Mr. Warrior of Darkness, sir. Those are some nice chains we got there. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't that the bad guy that I thought was Eorzea? Was he actually a good guy? Double agent? I'm confused now. There's Eorzea.
You snake.
Double
You
agent?
would betray us
Triple
as well?
agent? Quadruple agent?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with
Anti-hero?
all my heart.
Going his own way, doing his own thing?
But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
I like him.
By the 12, Eorzea.
Like I said, it's Eorzea. It was obvious forever ago. Yeah, see, there's the mutton chops.
My
Handsome devil.
apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
I was wondering.
You sweet fool. I was
So wait.
almost willing to believe you had turned against us.
So it was 500 IQ option. If you remember, I had two options. The 200 IQ option, where he was simply a bad guy, and then the 500 IQ option, which was he's the bad guy, but he's not a bad guy because you're supposed to believe he's a bad guy because of all the narrative, because the developers made it seem like he was a bad guy, which was too obvious. So he's a double-crossing good guy who's not a bad guy. He's actually a good guy. 500 IQ move.
I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I
1000
assume you've
IQ
turned
is
your trick
actually
for
a
the
bad
last
guy.
time?
Where this is all to lull you into a false sense of complacency, and he's actually a fucking bad guy. The ultimate bad guy. 1000 IQ is it's a triple cross into ultimate bad guy territory. We'll see.
Thou mayest, my lady.
We'll see. I do like your range here in this way. Eorzea. I like him dressed like this. It's much more fitting. Nice
By
pose.
thy leave.
Nice pose.
Even odds then.
He is Zodiac, guys. There it is. That's the 1000 IQ move. He's actually Zodiac.
One fell swoop.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about any of these characters. As long as Baymerk is alive, I'm good, man. I'm totally cool. As long as Bay lives.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance.
Your sword is pretty. I want one.
Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell.
Or channel your ether into my land so I might strike. You know, it's an option.
I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
I'm just saying. I have the bigger stick. I got a big stick. It can hurt a lot.
Make ready. They come.
Is that a Palace of Dead Glam? Neat. I kind of want a lightsaber. With the power of friendship. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Oh, man. Primus says, now I see Daddy Ranger, I send him a super. Plus, Eorzea is in the scene as a bonus. It's true. Invulnerable. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm good at games. You're still invulnerable? There. Help Eorzea. Oh, I don't want to give. I want to kill them. I told you. I don't want to help her. All right, I get it. I'm trying to. How do I give her my ether? What do I do? I don't want to give her my. Oh, okay. We forward it that way. charge a spirit bomb. Click on the blade of oh, there it is. There you go. There you go. Enjoy the power. Take my power.
The ether. Oh, it's not enough.
Okay, now what? I mustn't channel so much at once. I was kind of like half-ass fighting while I watched the surroundings. Ugh. Now what? Hold on, there's things on the side. Alize's ether. Mages of Darkness's ether. Interesting. Blade of Light's there. How much ether do I give her? So right now it's at 60 out of 100. That puts up to 80 out of 100. And then boom, the res. Now what? Still 80 out of 100. What am I supposed to do there? Oh god, more of these AoEs. It needs to be 100. Yeah, I kind of figured that.
I'll crush you.
Ugh. Could you not? Could you not? Could you not? I'm sorry for that blade to pop back out again. I feel the aether upon me or something like that. Oh, blade of light's there. Hello! Take my power! Oh, yeah, go attack somebody else. Just go on, the Warrior of Darkness. Go attack Alfie. Alfie's got you covered. There, now it's at 100. That's it, we've got them.
Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
Huh. Huh.
No, not like this.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, Sakura. I was just doing the fight. I wasn't even paying attention to rotation. I was waiting for the blade of whatever to spawn. Hello. Nice. Such devastation. I don't have tank stance. I'm a dragoon. She did the cool thing, guys. She did the cool.
Alize, are you hurt?
Is she a red mage, chat? Is she a red mage?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
Yeah, she a red mage?
And there you have it. Our friend is
She gives
too
you the vibe.
stubborn to die.
Yeah, very cool.
We are far from finished.
No, Mr. Wad, I think you're finished.
Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Oh, I've wondered. I've never gotten the answer, but I've wondered. Oh, that good luck. A crystal of light?
Crystals? You mean like the Ascians?
I don't know, Thancred.
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
I like him without his garb on. He's looking fantastic.
Eloquent, as always. I, like the Ascians, We too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Well, Mr. Wad, considering that you can take the Ascian soul, trap it within a crystal, then explode the crystal with a pure blast of aether, thereby killing the Ascian, you're not immortal if you follow the same laws.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the First, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Eorzea, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark.
You clever man. You 500 IQ 5-head. My God.
Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidellin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
It is a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
This is amazing. This game is amazing. And the funny part is that I can't even get immersed into it to its fullest because I'm streaming. So naturally I miss things. Naturally I overlook things. Naturally I'm an entertainer first, so I can't delve into it emotionally as I could if I was doing this offline on my own time with full attention. And yet, having said that, this game is amazing. It's good. It's good. I'm excited. I'm excited to keep diving in. I'm excited to keep experiencing the game. Let's round up 3.4, shall we? Pretty sure a couple more talking scenes. And we'll be done 3.4. It would seem we are in southern Thanalan again. Minfilia is doing, no doubt, May the 12 speeder on her way, and the Warriors of Darkness too. I wonder if that's the end we'll see of them. Super sick from Catherine Wolf. Again, thank you, Catherine. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you very much. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not? Oh, mayhap that was their wish. That is a thick super chat from Xandrax with a really cool animation here. Who says, just hope you keep enjoying the roller coaster. Xandrax, I jumped into the roller coaster car in the beginning of A Realm Reborn, right? And when you're first going on the roller coaster, it's kind of like one of those old wooden rickety ones you get at those like fairs. It's a lot of bumpy. It's kind of bumpy. It's kind of uncomfortable. It's not really good. And as you're going up and down the rides and you're kind of banging into stuff, there are some enjoyable moments in A Realm Reborn, but it's kind of awkward and it's kind of uncomfortable. But all of a sudden, it's almost as if the wooden roller coaster shifts and changes into a much more modern, smoother roller coaster in Heavensward, with all the fancy tricks and all the loop-to-loops, and your feet are dangling, you're grabbing onto dear life, and you're having a blast. That's what it feels like in Heavensward. Yeah, I'm strapped in for the long haul, man. I am strapped in for the long haul. Spacey says, I know the feeling. I have cried so much through it. I hear you. I feel you. Let's finish this up. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere, and this, when I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back into Zaharak and secure them. The Amalja will still be in disarray after the thrashing of the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They're not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. Alright, Thancred. I should go and find Yida and Papalimo. They must have finished searching the masked camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. Alize! You must doubt it, Krojak? I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? As soon as she set eyes on you, the first meeting. When I saw you meeting with the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascian in the white at the Great Library. That was her boot. The boot that I mentioned looked like an Imperial boot, so like a Garlean boot, was her boot. And I realized that upon seeing her post-injury lying on the bed. I looked at her boots, I saw her boots there. So she did notice. I tried to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. but I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you had but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm, not many, but of the courage to make that choice. Super chat from Ross says, pray return to the waking sands. Ha, 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 ha. So funny. Krojak, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken the toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee into refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the rising stones. Hey, allons-y. Am I not near there? Yeah, it's up there. Nope, I have not done coils. Honey Badger, got time for that. Where am I going? Don't tell me it's inside. Of course it's inside. Yeet. Inside up top. I'm so confused right now. There it is. Oh man, I was so confused. Well met, Krojak. Alfino said you would be joining us. 'Twould seem the Griffin's double was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mass camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Yep. Oh, fell hard to find. Yeah, they're kind of short and stuff. I don't believe it. The crystals manipulate all of it. I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now, I struggle to comprehend what I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, but also affirming. Alfredo, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. Thank you. Let's get going. God, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. Well, we've got stories to tell you of giant dragons and all sorts of things. What's up, Gundabald? Fought beside your father in the revolution. With his face. It has been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways, but the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamigo. They gave us hope, and young Yida most of all. The hell? Why the music? It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with a friend here at the Scions. Okay. What's with the music? Why? What more is there to this man? What the hell was that? The bald one is such a stream sniper? Yeah. Hells take me for giving you that mask. Are you talking to Ida? What does the mask do? What does that mean? Are you suppressing something? Is this suppressed memories? I am left with nothing but questions as per usual. Always. Nothing but questions, chat. Chat just smiling at my expense. Yeah, keep smiling, chat. Keep smiling, guys. Check out the Discord while you're at it. Bring your smiles on over to the Discord server while you're at it. Nothing but questions, and I've got no answers. I am very much enjoying the game. Hey, why are you looking normal again? Why is your range looking normal again? Eorzea.
Back in the solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbreeder.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Well, yeah, you'll have new voice actors.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts.
Aww.
And I hope that the scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
There's a lot of fancy words, too. Just say what you mean just straight up.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit.
See? That's easier.
Very well. I shall resume my research of the Primals and the Elder Gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found.
Word salad. Yeah.
Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake.
I'm a loaded weapon. Just point me in the direction and tell me to kill something.
You will always be welcome here, Kryle.
That's true, Kendrick.
Eorzea, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
It's true.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. It would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Take the goggles off. You French elf.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
What's with your voice? Yeah, there's more there, chat.
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Nah.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Again, I'm a loaded gun. Just point and fire. I go smash. Actually, I want to go back to Ishgard and hang out with Amric. Just I want to go hang out in Ishgard.
Indeed.
I go poke? Well, I go poke for now. That's about to change. I'm about to change jobs for the next expansion.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
And that's a lot of nods. No, not monk. We're going samurai. I should have one more talk quest to finish off 3.3 or 3.4. The signs of the 7th dawn. Look how far we've come. 1 to 12? No. Find out together. Was that the end? Or is this the end? Narrator? Mr. Narrator? Mr. Narrator? Bueller? 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 Bueller?
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain.
Sean, it's fantastic.
Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsiamati to me.
Tupsiamati?
Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Oh, the staff piece. Right.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
Try to find something.
There is cause to hope.
What is this? What is that? What are you thinking?
For every ending, every parting marks a new beginning.
What's happening there? Mr. Fate Griffin? Who are you talking to? Ooh, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet. I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. So he's a dragoon / lancer. What are you? true believers are so readily led, says our white Asian. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have been paid, or how they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surefit of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the bonds whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. Fuck! Fuck! The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds, you have proven yourself the most deserving. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Fuck. It's funny, when they said to throw them off the bridge, there was a small voice in my head goes, why not just smush them? Why not cut them up into a bunch of pieces? Where are we here? Alagon Tech. The site of the calamity, if I recall. That's a teleporter dashboard thing. Kind of giving me Eorzea vibes. Based off the outfit. No, it's Nero! Hey! Long time no see. 5 o'clock shadow Nero. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. I like Nero. I like Nero. And thus ends 3.4. Looking over here, 3.5 is only 5 quests. And 3.56 is only 4 quests. 3.4 was 10 quests. We're going to take a little break here. You and me, have a little chat. We're just going to chill for a bit, okay? We're just going to chill and chat. I need a little mental break before we continue on. Why is the music so loud? There we go. Just a little chat. You and me sitting back, relaxing, chillaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball upside the school. You know what I mean? Oh. 4.4 was insane, man. Or 3.4. 3.4 was nuts. 3.4 was insane. We might continue on. It's only 4 o'clock. I might try and bang out 3.5. 3.4 was... That was really cool. Very, very cool. I'm definitely going to be creating a video summarizing my thoughts on the entire expansion. Once we're done 3.5 and 3.56, I'll make that video. Film it, slap it together, show you guys. I'm going to try and do 3.5 right now. I'm going to say a bit, talk to you guys a bit, and then 3.5 is only 5 quests. I'm going to get as much done as I can. There is a dungeon in there. Baelsar's Will, whatever that means. Baelsar's Wall. It's a dungeon. We'll try and bang that out. Waiting 6 months between patches? Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it right away. Most heartfelt moment, in your opinion? Oh, God. Ripping the eyes of Nidhogg out of Estinian with the help of Haurchefant and Yezael. Easy. Easy peasy. Level 60 raids? Fucking got time for that. We're going straight on to Stormblood. We're going straight to Stormblood, baby. Patch 3.5, then 3.56, and then Stormblood, on and on and on. I can do all the raids in my own leisure down the road. All in my own time. They can all be done in my own time. Down the road. Yeah, I can't imagine you guys having to wait right now. That would have been insane. Super chat from Nana Banana, which is a top 5 name ever. Crow, I wanted to ask, what is your opinion on Eorzea? Now that you realize what he did and the sacrifice he chose to make. Well, at first I thought Eorzea was a good guy, and then I thought he was a bad guy masquerading as a good guy, and then I assumed he wasn't a bad guy masquerading as a good guy. It was actually a good guy masquerading as a bad guy masquerading as a good guy, and it turned out to be correct. What he did was totally fine. It worked out in the end. Not smart doing them later when they're part of the MSQ. Richard, if they are part of the MSQ will direct me to do them. If the MSQ is not directing me to do them, I will do them later. Crystal Tower, as an example. The plot lines in the Crystal Tower fights were necessary for the plot moving forward, therefore they were put inside of the MSQ. Right? Sure, many of the raids and many of the extra dungeons on the periphery might help flesh out my knowledge, but I'm far more concerned in getting through these plot lines and getting into Shadowbringers, so I can be prepared for Endwalker. And then for once I'm done Shadowbringers, the plot for Shadowbringers, then I can start to experience all the other things this game has to offer. One thing at a time. A dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. The dudes are emerging. Am I feeling better about the inclusions of the Warriors of Darkness? Yes. Yes. See, my assumption was that the Warriors of Darkness storyline would not have been resolved until much further in the game. I didn't realize we'd have a bit of a resolution here. Now, they may come back later, right? There's a good chance the Warriors of Darkness are not done, and you may see more of them later. Who knows? But for now, it's resolved. There's a resolution there, which is kind of nice. Crystal Tower soon? Crystal Tower was a mandatory thing to get through the MSQ back in A Realm Reborn. I did the first 3 raids in Crystal Tower. MSQ gives you what you need, the rest just fleshes it out. Exactly. The MSQ is designed to give you what you need to get through the game and understand the story, and then from there you can learn more and have it all fleshed out. Yeah, and see, I will be doing the trials for Heavensward. I'll be doing the trials for Stormblood. I'll be doing all these things, but not right now. There's so much more to get through for the story. So much more to get through. Thoughts about the Ascians? They're a pain in my Ascian, that's for sure. Pain in my Ascian. So the overarching plot, definitely a good versus evil thing. There's multiple worlds split apart, shattered apart. If you go too far into the good, that's bad. If you go too far into the evil, that's bad. There's more to it than that, but we haven't been informed of it too much yet. Favorite Scion? Fuck. Fuck. I'm trying to think through all the plot points for the Scions. Y'shtola. Eorzea had some very nice moments. Alfie's grown on me. Y'shtola. I think I like Y'shtola's character development the most. She's come so far. So far. What are we on about? Oh, by the way, new member. I just missed it. I just missed the new member. June, thank you for joining the members. Also, for all of you who are new members, make sure you pop into the Discord and sync up your Discord with your YouTube account. So you're automatically given the Discord roles for your memberships. Enjoy. Enjoy. Eorzea? Yeah, he's fantastic. Extra content prerequisite for current relics? Cool. Then if it's a prerequisite for current relics, I will do them at that time. I'll do them at that time. Should we jump into 3.5? Chat? Quick bio break. Yo, Kira, thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Quick bio break. Quick bio break, and we'll jump into 3.5. Back. I say quick bio, but then my daughter was like, hey, play with me, play with me, play with me, play with me. I'm like, I'm working right now, Izzy. God. All right, 3.5. Let's bang it out. Bang it out. Let's jump on it. Jump on it. Dun, 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 dun. 3.5. Krojak, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? Need you meet me at the Diamond Forge? What's the Diamond Forge? Bye, Anne. Well, my time to play with Izzy is usually after dinner. After we eat dinner, I take her outside. We go play with all the neighborhood kids. That's my time for Izzy. She has my undivided attention at that point. In here? In here? In here? This is the Diamond Forge? It's not much of a forge. Hi, Tataru. Start dragging from your duties. As I said, this won't take long. Oh, are you gonna give me an outfit or something? What are you doing? Ha 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 ha. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. What are you doing to me? Did I thump them all in the head? What? Every measurement. Oh God. Oh God. I feel violated. Am I going on a blind date or something? Yeah, couldn't you have come earlier to get me out of this situation? Did you have to come now? Taru doesn't need consent. I feel violated. She knows every measurement of every square inch of my heroic body. It's not reassuring, guys.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
Oh, just me being violated.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Eorzea has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thanks, sis.
Thank you, Eorzea. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
I vote you.
Oh, then the decision seems clear.
I vote you, Alfie. Bye.
No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
What's up, Kiwi Bean?
I did not mean to... That was not my intention.
Now it's your job now.
As my
Enjoy.
tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Did something break, chat? Double checking. No disconnects on my end. Is back? Came back? Okay.
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice.
What's up, Battle Fries?
Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with let me see. Slaying Primals, thwarting Legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer?
True.
At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Must be the Asians.
Oh my goodness, you're... Help! I need some help here!
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
New phone, who dis?
Nargo! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Who's a Nago?
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
New phone, who dis?
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Am I supposed to know this person or is this person new? This person seems rather new. Very, very, very new. Quite new.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance.
Mango.
I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin.
It's Griffin guy.
He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Ha! Jokes.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
Belsar's wall? What's that mean?
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
Oi, oi, you back off, Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Aikman, Crystal Tower is already done. It's mandatory part of the MSQ. You cannot get through the MSQ without doing the Crystal Tower. Don't worry, it's all taken care of.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa Lominsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred,
Lisma Lomisa.
Eldar is yours.
Lisa Lomisa, is that what it says?
Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich and encourage him to send an envoy.
I'm down. I'm totally down with going to say hello to Mr. Emmerich. Nothing wrong with that. Lisa Lamasa,
Tataru,
that's right.
Krile, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed.
Lisa Lamasa.
I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
Thank you, Yistola.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. the beginning to a bloody end.
Who's talking?
The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied.
Is it Papalimo?
And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
So is Papalimo narrating the entirety of Stormblood? Interesting. Interesting. Ligma lasagna. That's terrible. That's so bad. That's so bad. Man, I can't believe we're already almost on Stormblood. Or Heavensward. I've already got Stormblood in the brain. Hold on a second. Just. Soak it in. Soak it in. I am going to miss this place. I am going to miss this place. Mom! Hi. Greetings, Warrior of Light. Well, you know, the stuff going down. I gotta talk to Baymeric. I know I can visit whenever I like, but we'll be so deep into Stormblood, I won't be able to enjoy it as much as always. Ah, there he is. There's my guy. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would have certainly sent for some more wine. Some more wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments to Alamigo to our attention. Ishkar will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gradania. I cannot say who will represent us. However, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone, at any rate, given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Ah, there we go. Go for it. Our representative, whoever we select, will require a suitable escort. Yeah, bring Lucia along. Let's go. I'm down. She's fantastic. Pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment. Let's do it. No one is immune to the charms of Baymeric. I'm a fully married man, and he is just so goddamn charming. So goddamn charming. So goddamn handsome. Either you thirst for Emmerich or you're wrong. It's so true. Envoy for Ishgard. Quest 2. Yeet. Always look before you yeet. Where am I going? Oh, outside. Just go here. Yeah, Ishgard's full republic with the House of Commons and a House of Lords. Fantastic. Oh god. Yeet. Yeah, what if man? That was not good enough. Let's go with this guy. He's fun. He's fun. He's just so big and orange and big. I just love the way his arms kind of flap around, his legs. His jaw just goes blah, blah. Oh god. Don't mind me. Big and orange coming through. Hey, he's like a brethren. Hey, wow, you're bigger than me. Why are you so much bigger than me? Always look before you yeet. It's true. Haven't done HW raids? Nope. No time for that. Honey Badger ain't got no time for that. Meet again. As it happens, my counterpart of the House of Commons agreed that we should act. Oh, that you should act as Ishgard's envoy. I concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it's my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I cannot go in good conscience, make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see the garrison is ready to defend the border. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I'll do all the raids at my leisure later. Now what? I was just there, Baymeric. Literally just there. Couldn't have waited, could you? Is a unique Eureka version. Very cool. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's in here. Oh, bad. What? Oh, there it is. Garrison Commander? But this was... Oh. Sad face. Oh, it's a Madeleine! Hey! It's a Madeleine! Krojak, old boy, how wonderful to see you enter Aymeric too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? And it's Arnois. I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Complete classic WoW as a side quest? Jeez. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Arnois. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Talkie. Explain. Talkie. Talkie. And thus we'll strengthen our patrols. Good! Carry on, Commander. Ah! I dropped it. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? A little bit. I am quite surprised, to be honest. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. I know. Yeah, that guy. Mr. Font. Yet we can but play the hand we are dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Hanua, ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. Yo, Omis, what's up, buddy? Yep, and Monsieur Fonton is family to me. Or Harshafont. That's quite the mount. I think that's the summoner's mount, specifically. New Gradania. Brochafont? Yeah. Brochafont. Yeets. Aymeric, hey, you're here. Why can't I click you? There we go. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Envoy is done. 3 quests left. An allied decision is next. Cash out mount? Ah. Why are we just standing here? I was like, why are you just standing here, dude? Bad eat, bad eat. Oh, I didn't eat good. Hey, Yuruki's here. What's up, Yuruki? I want to go to Contra's Guild. Space Whale. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Space Whale. Space Whale. It seats 8? Yeah. I should grab one of them Space Whales. Oh, hello. Yugiri. Admiral, always a pleasure. But where's Ralbon? 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you're well acquainted with my escort. Yeah, it's Yugiri. Master Krojak, I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. Well, most of them. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? Yeah, where's Ralbon? Oh, there's Ralbon. And the twins. I love his theme too.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alfino?
I feel very short when I lean back like this, but it's comfortable on my lower back. It's nice.
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
See, here's the beautiful thing about a wireless mouse. I could just put my wireless mouse back behind my head and go click, click, but no. I need to use the wired mouse.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion.
Yeah, the Empire's no joke.
Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few,
Don't mind me.
but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
I'm just
On
taking
behalf of my
screenshots.
people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
Because the lighting here is so nice, again, for thumbnails and stuff. Just beautiful
It
shots.
is time we set our contingency plans in motion.
Not this angle, though.
Is the Alliance agreed?
Let's do it!
Then let us make ready for
This
war.
is better.
Victory favors the swift. And there is much to be done.
A little bit closer. Get a little bit closer, camera. Boom. Right there. Did I catch him blinking? Yep. Do it! Much better for thumbnails. So, Spylock, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Yugiri's sick. Yugiri's awesome. Ooh, that's a nice shot of my character. Hello, lighting. Aren't you gorgeous?
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
Yugiri's voice actor was murdered? Yeah. Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available.
It sucks.
Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
That's true, Aaron. Yeah, I rebound my hide UI to a different button. It's just that during specific cutscenes in specific zones in this game, the lighting is perfect for what I like in thumbnails. Again, right? Let me just quickly show you super quick. Like, look at this. Perfection. This is before any touch-ups. Perfection. Now, useful. Useful. Very useful. Great. Right, there's Raban. And there's our little queen. And there's Yugiri. And there's Emmerich. Look at the lighting. Look at the lighting. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic for thumbnails. Just fantastic. That council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in and of itself. Always use G-bows for thumbnails? True. Sir Emmerich! Master Alphino, pleasure as always, and Mistress Alize. How wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Krojak for serving as our escort. Yeah, like for example, this lighting, horrible. I would not turn any of these into screenshots. And look at this. I can't do anything with that. I'd have to brighten the daylights out of that and I might just ruin it. Overexpose it. You can make it work, but it's not the same. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. A giant spoiler sticker on the thumbnail? You know how many people complain about that? I don't even care. How much RAM do you have that you can play stream, have the typical million tabs open, and run Photoshop? I can stream and record and play the game and have a bunch of Chrome tabs open and Photoshop, Premiere, and Audition, and Discord, and yeah. Enough. She's a beast! She's a beaut! Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In the case our business here is concluded, we should be on our way as well. After Revenant's Toll. I can't wait until you meet him. Ooh, I wonder who he's going to be. Download more RAM. Just download more RAM, chat. Just download it in your computer. Just download more RAM. Download it straight into your RAM drives. And then after you're done downloading your RAM, you guys should follow me on Twitter because my Twitter game is weak. My Twitter game needs some work. Where am I going? Revenant's Tour. I definitely want to I want to get into the Twitter community for 14 and start talking to other people in 14, in the world of 14, about 14. So my Twitter game needs work. Pornhub tabs? I've got like 37 Pornhub tabs open, you know, looking up the usuals. You know? Like, fuzzy stuff. Other fuzzy, I don't know, I'm just making it up. See, that cleverness, if I was more clever, I could say something really funny off the cuff there. I'd lack it. I'd lack that. Just not my strength. Welcome back, Krojak. Nice to be back. A lot of spoilers in 14 Twitter? True. It's Yuruki chilling over there. What's up, Yuruki? Okay, an allied decision is done. Heavenly eggnog. We have 2 quests left for 3.5. I don't know if I'm getting done in time. Alice seems eager to discuss the council's decision with the other scions. Let's go talk to the other scions. Space whale? I've seen a space whale. For those of you that don't know, that space whale is from Final Fantasy IV. Because you have to go to the moon in Final Fantasy IV. I am very familiar with the space whale. It's basically a giant airship meant for space. It's huge in comparison to the Enterprise in Final Fantasy IV. Griffin, Griffin on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? And there's also 3.55. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Grill, how's Nego doing? She will be all right, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she'll make a full recovery. Now, mayhap we should share us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial cop between the Resistance and the Alliance. Yida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. This is true. Chat, why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Chat. Are there spoilers? Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. Once not unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Belsar's walls. Secret passage is dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo. 3.55 is 4 quests, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. Oh, there's a dungeon here. I don't have enough time for that. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. Well, you're a ninja. As am mine. It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi. You're a bard. A melee bard. I will turn to the East Shroud. You do that. I don't know if I want to go with you. I kind of want to go with them. I kind of want to go with them. Kind of want to go with them. Safe travels, all of you. Bye, Alize. Alize. Allons-y, Alize. Griffin on the wall. We are doing chat smiles? Yeah, you sure are. Any unfinished business? Oh, no. Oh, no. This usually means cutscenes, a quest for more cutscenes when he says that. Rogue and ninja wannabe? Yeah. Oh, he's a rogue. That makes sense. Alfie, are things about to go down? You didn't warn me of anything bad. Ooh, lightning. Almirace's Spire. Oh, wait. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments at the wall. Hello, guys. Fancy meeting you two here. Yo, Mingo, welcome to the Crows. Thank you for joining. Think of some hearts in the chat for Mingo. Here, I'll drop some hearts. I'll drop some hearts in the chat for Mingo. Thank you, Mingo. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alfie, no. We'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, you did. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever. Hey, you keep that in the bedroom, young lady. Really enjoying the streams? Thank you very much. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Einhorn is a man. Oh, those are pretty hearts. gonna be weird not playing a dragoon, eh? It's gonna be weird doing the samurai for Stormblood. It'll be fun. It's definitely weird. Allons-y. Someone's behind me. I have not done coils, and I don't really intend on doing coils. I'll get around to it later. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Ready to proceed. Melissa, welcome. Hearts in the chat for Melissa as well, please. Hearts in the chat for Melissa as well. Catherine, that movie was made, God, forever ago. Times have changed since that movie's been made. Hey, it's Pippin. And Hilda. And this person. I don't know this person. I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Ah. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. All has been quiet. But we're not that high in the sky. No, that's real quiet. Real quiet. That's very quiet. This is quite quiet. Report what? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Don't worry, Pip. We'll get back to the Shire one day. No one's ever made a Lord of the Rings joke for the short Pippin. No one. No one in the history of Final Fantasy XIV has ever made that joke. They're wearing Grand Company colors. What? The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus letting weight to this deception. The Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. Wow, Mr. Griffin, that's clever. That's clever. Even so, this may not be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it'd be comparatively easy for Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. First time I heard that Pippin joke. It's a midget Pippin! How is that not common? Just the two of you? I'm the Warrior of Light. They emerged in the midst of a raging battle and did not mean to abandon them to their fate. It'll be dangerous, but the confusion will work to our advantage. Airship. Hey, sweet. But why do we need an airship when we can just teleport? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshall, but you can count on me. He's just being respectful. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. That is a god, the Navigator. Yeah, I know. We're talking about Pippin, Raubon's son. There's some dead Imperial stuff. Grand Company's doing a bunch of stuff. Yep. The armor's kind of sick, not gonna lie. The outfit's sick. I just don't get the pristine white headcloth. It doesn't match anything else in the suit. Forward, comrades! Time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Griffin on the wall. Yeah, to the yeet. There's Alfino. What would I do then? Because it's meant to be inspiring and mask is identity. Oh, the mask is fine. It's just, it's all too pristine white. I would just change the color, that's all. The trial ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. Make him see reason? Yeah, we'll see about that. So this is Baelsar's Wall, which is a dungeon / trial. Is that dungeon or a trial? Level 60 dungeon. Chat, I hate to do this, but I gotta end it here. I've gotta end this stream here because dinner will be ready soon, and then it's spending time with family time. Maybe tonight we jump back in and we finish this dungeon. We bang out patch 3.56 and we finish the day. Maybe. I pushed the wrong button. There we go. I'll have to wait and see. So, I'm ending the stream here. Thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you jump into our Discord so you're notified for sure whenever we go live, so that we can finish patch 3.5, move on to 3.56, and we'll hopefully do that this evening. And besides, the Discord's a fun place to be. Enjoy the videos. Enjoy the channel. Enjoy everything. You guys have been awesome. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Whew. What a stream. I can't believe we're already almost done Heavensward, guys. Welcome to the Secret After Chat. If you know about the Secret After Chat, then you're cool because you know it's here. If you just found out about the Secret After Chat, welcome to the Secret After Chat. And if you don't know about the Secret After Chat and you left, one of the 300 people that left, well, I'm sorry. They didn't know about the Secret After Chat. How's it going, guys? Nice to see you. Arkram, what's up? Ken Rule, how you doing? Stormy, hello. Spacey, Aaron, hello. Welcome to Secret After Chat. Hopefully you guys had a good time. That was a great stream. I'm so pumped. I just want, you know what? Probably tonight I'm gonna, wait, what's today? Say Tuesday or Wednesday? Is it Loki Day? No, Loki Day's tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow there will definitely not be an evening stream. Tomorrow is a Loki Day. Gotta watch next episode of Loki tomorrow night. After Izzy goes to bed, watch that one. Oh man, you guys watching Loki? Show's great. It's great. Marvel's great. Love it. But yeah, this is the post-game credit scene. Right? This is the end credit scene. New time for Stormblood? I know. And I gotta find some time to level up the samurai. I gotta get the samurai to like 60. Which should be interesting. Be warned, there are a lot of cutscenes that play after the dungeon. That's fine. You have plenty of time for that. Plenty of time for that if I do it tonight. If I don't do it tonight, I could level up the samurai tonight. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll stream the leveling up of the samurai tonight, and then tomorrow we can stream the end of Heavensward. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know, think about it. Anyways, you guys have been fantastic. Thank you for joining me here in the secret after chat, and I will see you guys tonight, tomorrow, sometime soon. Jump in the Discord server, you know where to be, and I will talk to you guys later.